welcome back to my channel. First off, my hair is fluffy. It is stretched. I started off on freshly washed hair and I stretched it. I used a leave-in and now my hair is big and fluffy, which I think will be good for this like jumbo flexi rod set. It's been a little second since I've done a jumbo flexi rod set, but I ain't never did it with no curl color, and that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So I got two colors right here. The first one is the As I Am Cool Blue, okay? And shout out to As I Am for sponsoring this video because I think it's gonna be cute. I'm a little nervous cause you know I'm the wash and go queen, but back in the day I used to bust down some flexi rods. And I'm also gonna be using Bold Gold. I think if I mix them together, it should do some type of I don't know, like a lighter blue. This is just thoughts in my head, okay? Thoughts in my head. Now, this is the big jumbo flexi rod, cause she thick. And I'm hoping with these, I'll have to do less in my head because it can handle more of my thickalicious hair. That's the idea I have in my head. We're gonna start off by sectioning because that's what I always do. Like, it's a necessity, y'all. If your hair is thick, you need to section. I usually do 4 sections and then I subsection from there. It don't have to be perfect, y'all, at all. Okay, I'm gonna take the hair, flip. Okay, this one, I'm gonna clip up. And I'm gonna start off with this section and then we're gonna subsection, okay? So I'm gonna first take the tops off of both of the colors, put on some gloves because it can stain your fingers. Now it's not gonna be like super bad or anything like that. It will rinse out just like it will rinse out of your hair. But if you don't wanna have your fingers looking like the color that you just played in, wear some gloves. Also, y'all, thinking of not wanting to stain anything, put towels everywhere. I already have towels everywhere because my hair bleeds red and I don't want that on my carpet or on my table or anything like that. But to be on the safe side, put towels everywhere. If I wasn't filming this here, then I would be doing it in the bathroom with towels laid out. Usually when I'm doing my hair and I'm not filming it, I do it in the bathroom and I always have a towel on the floor. Don't want to get that dye on my floor. It still happens sometimes, but at least it's not super bad. So I don't know what size section I want to take, so I'm just gonna play around with it. Cause remember, this is a jumbo flexi rod. And I'm gonna take a dimming brush. You always wanna make sure, like when you're doing these type of hairstyles, that your hair is completely detangled. I mean, in general, you want your hair to be detangled, but even for wash and goes, but especially this. Oh, it's time for me to clip my ends. I'm gonna start off with the blue color. Very pigmented. Just go for it. Ooh, that's the first one. And honestly, where was this color when I was dyeing my hair blue and then it faded green? I could have just used something like this, tested it out, then rinsed it out. Because this is the color that you use one time and it rinses out in one wash. This is really what I needed. Whole time I had a panic attack and almost cut off the ends of my hair because that's where it faded to green. I almost cut it off. If I wouldn't have been able to dye my hair red and it go away, I would have cut it off. So where was this? I really could have used it. So I'm really just trying to work the product in, and because my hair is red under, like I feel like I have to be really thorough because I want to cover it up. And then I'm going all the way down to my ends and working it through. And you see it's blue like my robe, coming out really pigmented. And y'all, I'm looking to the side because that's where my mirror is at. I just want to make sure I'm getting most of it. Working it down to them ends. And then at the ends, I think I'm gonna start using the gold color and putting it over and seeing what happens. I think it does make it a little lighter. Me and my experiments, man. I'm not gonna work it all the way up, but I think that does make it lighter than the other blue. So from here, I'm gonna take the flexi rod. Well, one, making sure my hair is properly detangled. And now I'm gonna take the flexi rod. Now what I do is I start at the bottom and I roll the hair. Just roll it. And you want to make sure it's laying flat or it will not dry flat. If it wasn't flat when you rolled it to begin with, it will not be flat after. So yeah, just be thorough. And then I'm gonna start wrapping up. I don't do any twisting, I just wrap. And the thing about these jumbo flexi rods is I think it should make it easier so that my hair isn't overlapping all the time, because my hair has got a little length on it. So that's my idea with that one, to make it just a little easier and for the drying process not to like super overlap. So I think this is good. I think we're moving and shaking and leaning and rocking with something right now. Y'all see it? Do y'all see it? So I'm just gonna do this process until I see a little sun, you know what I'm saying? So it's already set into 4 sections. I'm gonna do 4 subsections in this one and probably this one, and then I might have to do more here because I think my hair is more thick. Right now, it's looking so pigmented. So pigmented, I like it. Y'all see how pigmented it's looking? Somebody come and look at this. The more color I put on, the longer it's gonna take to dry. I already know this, but I do wanna make sure that I'm really covering up my red. I think I'm gonna stay the course and keep applying the gold to the ends to kind of try for this ombre effect. Now remember, the color will rinse out, so I'm gonna run the brush through it because it needs to be detangled or it's just not gonna work. Boom, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna come back when more are done, but right now I have 2 done and it's looking pretty promising. I'm hoping the ombre shows, but now you guys get an idea of how big of sections I'm taking and more of my technique. I'm gonna show you more when I get to the front so you can really see that bad boy. This is how far I've gotten. I am gonna switch over to different flexi rods just because I'm running out of these jumbo ones, but don't worry, they're still big flexi rods. And I'm finally getting to the front, so I guess I can show you guys a little bit better. Here's the flexi rod that I'm gonna be switching over to. I'm really trying to make sure to get to my roots because I don't want red roots if I can help it. The thing about taking thicker sections is trying to make sure all of the color penetrates through all your hair, especially if your hair is thickalicious. I feel like a painter. That's the face of concentration. And once I get to the bottom, I just add the gold color. And I'm really going for like an ombre effect. It seems like it's gonna work based on these other flexi rods, but only time will tell. Okay, then I am brushing it. Doop, doop, doop. And then from here, I take a flexi rod. The key is to get them ends in check, okay? Cannot stress this enough. If them ends do not lay flat, it will not look cute. Your results will be trash. Them ends have to lay flat. It will make or break the hairstyle. Do, 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 do. And then I usually wrap. So like once I get my ends to lay as flat as I can, I usually start wrapping around that part so it doesn't come untied, and just keep wrapping. And you want to hold the hair tight because that's going to give you the best shape. Or else you can have like your natural curls popping out. You see it like there. My natural curls is coming in. You want to pull so they don't come in. And it takes the shape of the rod. And then I just push one side down. That is the general idea. I went a little crazy on the color right here. Don't be as product heavy as me. I'm telling you right now. I just can't help it. I really want the color to come out true and vibrant. So this is about how much I have left to do. And I'm gonna come back when it's all rotted up. All right, you guys, this is what I'm looking like. Flexi rods are always very interesting because they all over your head. I'm gonna sit under the dryer, then I'm probably gonna have to go to sleep with this in my head. Hopefully not. Maybe I'll just sit under the dryer for a couple hours. I really just don't want them to be wet because I don't want to ruin all my hard work. As you can see, I think my ombre is actually working. I don't know if it's showing up like it's showing up for me, but I think my ombre is going to work for the takedown. Okay, y'all, it's the next day. I did sleep with this. I personally, hear me out, would not recommend it because, like, you tell me what's a good position to sleep in. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you must, that's what I did because I really wanted it to be dry. So I'm gonna start taking these down and hopefully we're moving and shaking with something. I know I probably have some stains on my face. It just is what it is on that one. It just is what it is. Okay. I see the ombre is kind of working. Okay. Also, you could do this part with gloves too if you don't want to get it on your fingers. At this point, I'm just ready to take these bad boys down. All right, so it's takedown time. Y'all can definitely still use your gloves. I just go to the beat of my own drum, so I'm not going to, but are y'all seeing how pigmented this is? Are y'all seeing how you can see the ombre? I tried out this, already got me excited for the results. Ain't nothing special about the way that I'm taking down my hair. It's like a normal flexi rod set. You want to separate where your hair naturally already wants to separate. So don't think too much about it. Let your hair do what it was gonna do. Oh, these is big curls. Doesn't seem too bad on the transfer, actually. This was already from when I was taking down the rods and there was transfer on the rods. And you just keep separating pretty much. So you already see that it's starting to come together, or apart, should I say. That was corny, but you get the idea. Okay, a little comparison, a little compariance. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is what I'm looking like. I feel like a mermaid, like the cutest mermaid. I think this is so cute. And my ombre showed up and showed out. I know y'all can see it. I know y'all do. And I got to keep all this length. So it's giving curls. Okay, jumbo flexi rod times the color. So you see it's blue at my roots and then it comes to like this teal-ish color. That's what I'm gonna say, teal-ish color. Anyway, I really like it. It does transfer a little bit on your fingers, but it has not transferred to my top. And that's just because I've been taking my hair down without gloves. So that's why I transfer it to my fingers and I can rinse it out. I can literally rub my hair against me. Look, no transfer. Talking like, nah. So look at me not messing up all my clothes, hey. This is cute. This is it. Wow, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I like that idea. I recommend that idea. Try a little ombre, mix some colors together, get a little latte fancy. Okay. This curl color is cute. I like it. So my big thing about the curl color is just know to wear gloves so it doesn't transfer as much, especially when you're putting your hair in and taking it down and separating. It's a gel, basically. So do what you want with that. It's a gel, so you don't want to apply like a crazy amount, but I'm really happy that it covered up my rib. I haven't really seen many people with like already vibrant hair cover up their vibrant hair with the curl color, and now I see that it works, because you can't even see the red. I'm just a mermaid. That's it. That's all. This is so cute. Oh, it's serving. It's serving. And not long hair don't care. It's like soft. So yes, it's like a gel, but my hair feels like touchably soft. So I ain't having none of those crunchy issues. You feel me? This looks so cute. Oh, for how much I used in product, I did use a whole lot. If you got a whole bunch of hair like me and you're trying to cover up a vibrant color, then you might have to use more. So I couldn't use this again, but these are really cheap. They're not expensive to buy, so you could get more. I used way less of the gold one because that's what I ombre'd with. But if your hair is shorter than mine, you might be able to get like 2 or 3 uses out of it. Again, I want to say thank you to As I Am for sponsoring this video, because these results, they are serving. And I was so worried because I'm rusty on my rod sets, but oh, it's like riding a bike. I still got it. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.